The year the sun died. Imagine a year so terrifying, so catastrophic, that historians now call it the worst time in human history to be alive. Forget the Black Death. Forget the collapse of Rome. This disaster was different. It was silent, global, and lasted not just months, but years. It started with a simple absence. The sun disappeared. Welcome to the year 536 AD. It was a period of transition in Western history. The Western Roman Empire was gone, but the seeds of the Middle Ages were still being sown. People across Europe, the Middle East and Asia woke up one morning expecting the sun, and found only a chilling, perpetual twilight. The Byzantine historian Procopius, writing from Constantinople, recorded it plainly. Quote, "The sun gave forth its light without brightness, like the moon, during the whole year." Think about that. 18 months of daylight that felt like dusk. This wasn't just depressing, it was deadly. The massive dust veil, later confirmed by scientists as a dry fog, had blanketed the northern hemisphere, blocking the life-giving energy of the sun. Farmers across the globe watched their crops fail. In Ireland, the Annals of Ulster reported a failure of bread from 536 to 539. In China, official historical records documented snow in August, followed swiftly by mass famine. Temperatures plummeted globally, kicking off what scientists now call the late antique Little Ice Age. Summer in Europe got colder by up to. For societies built on a delicate balance of successful harvests, this was a sudden, fatal shock. This was a disaster on a planetary scale. It didn't just cause famine, it primed humanity for the next, even darker chapter. Because people who are cold, starving, and living in perpetual twilight are vulnerable. And when the massive die-off was well underway, a new biological threat emerged: the plague of Justinian. The plague, an early outbreak of the bubonic plague, began just a few years later. It ravaged populations already weakened by 18 months of famine and freezing temperatures, collapsing what was left of the Byzantine world. Historians believe the plague was far more deadly because the population was already so malnourished and stressed from the environmental catastrophe of 536. But for centuries, this year was simply filed away in the records as bad times, another misfortune in the tumultuous early Middle Ages. The underlying environmental cause remained a mystery until modern science stepped in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit the notification button for me updates.